Alright, we're looking at the left side of the engine at our fuel pump. This throttle cable, it is a solid wire, meaning it can't bend, it's not flexible. And this is the one that moves from the control panel, aka this lever right here. So when I move that forward, we throttle up and we're ready to engage the PTO. On the back side of this fuel pump, we come up over the top to the right side between the engine and the pump itself. We have the governor shut off. Okay, I don't know officially what it's called. It's my first Deere. Basically, this is fuel open, this is fuel shut. And you can kind of see the hole in the middle of it for like a cotter pin or whatever. But this is mechanical. There's no plugs near here. There's nothing that I can go to. What's interesting about it is that under the seat area, we have the fuel cutoff solenoid plug. This is the red, white, black, wired 3-pin, and that's what it's for. But I don't know where it's supposed to go. I'm going to put the camera under here, facing back towards the pump, so you can see what we're talking about. So now, we can see the face of this thing. Bring my fingers to the shot here. Okay. Every video I've watched, solenoid mounts under here, but above the square plate below it. On this pump, there's nowhere to go with it. So I don't know how that's supposed to work, because there's nowhere to mount it. There's no bolt holes that seem to match the solenoid itself. Try to zoom in a little bit here. There's the one bolt there, and the one that's on that cylinder there in the center of the shot, but there's nowhere else to go. There's through holes behind it, but again, nowhere for the center of the solenoid to actually shut fuel off. So I kind of wonder, what am I working with here? Because the diagrams don't show the lever or the governor on the left side. It just shows the assembly for the throttle on the right, or the outside of the pump. So I'm not sure. But again, you get up under the seat and you come down and look. There is my 3-pin right here. And you can see the black, white, and the red wires. Obviously sun faded, it's 30 years old. But there's my 3-pin for the cutoff solenoid. So again, I ask, what on earth am I working with? Because I'm not sure. Here's the pump. One more look. I tried looking up these numbers here, which this isn't a great view of them, but work with me. I tried looking this up. I came up with nothing. I was hoping there would be something on here that was important, but when I wiped it off, it's not. Not really. Not for what I'm trying to find out. So, this cable, important. The other one, well, I ripped it out because it's just flimsy braided cable. It's not sturdy enough to move that valve. And it's hooked up to this, which he installed, previous owner. He told me he installed it because he couldn't afford whatever parts were needed to actually shut this engine off the proper way. So, I'm trying to figure it out. Any help you got would be greatly appreciated.